Hey guys, so it's hot and sweaty work today. We are trying to fortify the run-in shed still from some predators. We've heard the coyotes, and we've heard them howling, and we've heard other critters being caught and became dinner. And we've seen some critters around our pen. I don't know if it was a coyote or a fox or whatnot, but there's something sniffing around, so we figured we need to predator proof as much as we can. So here we've got, so far, our makeshift pallet corral, which is only temporary until we have time to dig proper post holes and put up fencing and stuff like that. So unfortunately we have like gates. We've got like 11 gates in here because they're all going to open up to different pastures. So places that weren't at gates, we had some old barbed wire from the fence, the old fence we were taking down. So we put those over, not the gates, but the wall sections. I don't know if that's going to help or not. When it comes to the shed itself, I was worried about critters digging in. So all around the outside, so the fencing we took down, this old page wire fencing that was all around the old property, we took it and we laid layers down up against the wall, and we put the old posts that we took out of the fencing and whatever we had around to prevent any digging in. So the fencing goes right up to the walls and it comes out like 3.5 feet, I guess. And we buried that down. So we figured on the outside this was fine and the grass will grow up around it and blah blah, it'll be fine. So we did that along the back too. All the fencing down and posts, and we had an old telephone pole there, or hydro pole, whatever. So that's holding the other side down and the other side as well. So that's fine. But when it came to the front, for the past few days, I was too nervous to leave anyone down here without something dig-proofing the front. Hi guys. So I would just put down some fencing like we did and threw some logs over it. That obviously isn't going to work because I can't open the gates with the fencing there. People get people and goats and sheep get their hooves stuck in it, and the doors won't slide properly. So it's not going to work. That's not a long-term solution in any way. So to put the fencing down on the ground to be dig proof, I have to dig up and I'm going to bury it. So that's proving to be a big job. Of course, digging earth is hard. So I've never removed sod and done all this before. Everyone is so super busy on the farm. We've just got projects coming out our ears, and with the house being built, being built soon, everyone's just so busy. So Poppy showed me this is apparently a sod cutter, just a little spade kind of thing, and he said you just use that. So I am learning on my own how to kind of use that. I just had visions of, you go and you buy sod at the store. It's in these lovely big strips, So I figured, I'll just cut it with this and roll it up, easy peasy. It's not that easy. So far I haven't had much luck with getting it in strips. As you can see, my first pile there is just a mishmash of pulled out clods. But I do have a couple of little rolls here, so I think I'm finally getting the hang of it. I'm sure there's probably an easier way, but this is the way I've figured out how to do it. Yeah. So I can show you my technique. Gloves. So I tried doing a big strip at first, like what they have at the store. That did not work for me. So I figured I'm just going to do little strips. So I just do one width of the spade from where I'm carrying it on, and I just jump on it, bend the sod up, bend it both ways, and then I just do a strip down. So just teeny little strips to hopefully roll up. So I jump down and I bend it this way, and then I also bend it that way, because next time I'm going to be doing that clump and I'm going to want that side lifted as well. Now that I got that cut, I just go down and lift it up and just start rolling it over. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, or a tool or something. I don't know. So just roll it up. And there's my little pinwheel of sod. And I plop it over here. So that's how I've been doing it. It's still a lot of work and slow moving, as I'm only taking little bits at a time. But it's easier than I was doing at first when not getting any reusable sod. Because ideally I'd like to dig this out, put the fence down, and then put the sod back over. Okay, so I've taken off the top layer of sod and I dug down an inch or so, not very deep. It's kind of rocky there, so I'm not going crazy with it. So I've laid down my old fencing here, and then I'm just going to cover it over with dirt and whatever sod I've got. Tamp it down, and we're good to go. We've got our fence buried, and yeah, so I actually had like half the sod actually removed in strips once I figured out a way that worked for me, and the rest was just dirt. So I just covered it up with dirt, and I had a lot of extra dirt because I dug it out, so I just put that over too. This whole corral is going to be a dirt lot eventually anyway, a dry lot. So just put some water on it, tamped it down. I've got the logs in front just as an added deterrent, and I'll just roll them out. They're super light because they're dead when I need to open the doors and whatnot. So I've done this one side. I still have that side to do, which will be another day's project. Also, as an added defense, we got the floodlight up here. So it's plugged into our solar charging station inside. So at night, it's the motion sensor. So if something moves, it'll turn on. Yeah, thankfully I can't see it from my house, because every single time a frog jumped or something, I'd be down here with a baseball bat or something, thinking it's a coyote or something. But so far so good. They've been down here for a week, almost a week, every night, and haven't had any problems, so that's good. Yeah, so we're getting there. It's a never-ending project. It's always something to do.